Okay guys, so this is a continuation on our previous videos on our Program Foundations 300, and there's some basic information you need to know in order to be successful and ultimately get results. That's what you ultimately want. You're either doing this to learn a new skill, which I hope you are, but also at the back end of it you want to be getting a result. So the basic variables, and we go through this again in the actual coach's notes in the app, but you're going to see things like set numbers and rep numbers, okay? So if I go to one of the actual working exercises, let's say the kettlebell deadlift, we say there are 3 sets by 15 to 20 reps. So one set is made up of 15 to 20 reps, okay? So let's say you're doing the kettlebell deadlift and you chose a weight that's 10 kilos, 20 kilos, and you do 15 reps. That's one set, okay? Now, because of the way it's written, it's a superset, then you're going to go in and do the single arm dumbbell bench press. So pretty much your lower body, or those working muscles that you used on the deadlift, are getting a bit of a rest because it was predominantly lower body. You're going into the single arm dumbbell bench press and you're going to see 3 sets of 15 to 20 reps. So you're going to do, let's say, 15 reps on the right arm, 15 reps on the left arm. That's one set of 3. So you've done now one superset, one kettlebell deadlift, one single arm dumbbell bench press. And you'll see on the program I've written in rest 60 to 90 seconds. So at this stage, your lower body muscles, your glutes, already got a decent rest because you've had to do your right arm and your left arm. But if you're a complete newcomer, beginner, you're just going to need to rest anyway and just allow blood pressure drop, heart rate drop, whatever it might be, before you go on and you do the second and third set. Now, there's one other important number in there, and it's your tempo. And you're going to see the word tempo and next to it 4 numbers. So I'm going to take an example here. One of the numbers is 3011. Basically, that comes to 5. 3 plus 0 plus 1 plus 1. So tempo is pretty much the duration of every rep. But it's important that you understand the order of them numbers. So the 3, let's take an exercise like a squat, and it says 3011. The 3 is actually the number on the way down. So it's as you lower your hips towards the floor. The 0 is no pause at that position. And then the 1 is on the way up. And the last number 1 is like a 1 second pause. So it's 3, 1, 2, 3, 0, 1, 1. Not going to overcomplicate it too much, but it's basically the time it takes to do a rep. And the reason we've set it up to like 4 or 5 seconds is as a beginner, you need to know and think about what's coming next. Rather than just going up and down and up and down and up and down, and your form is getting messy every rep you do. So it's deliberately slow for beginners to get the most effective rep and the best result possible without you getting hurt.